Hey, good morning. Taking a look at backgrounds this morning. I mentioned yesterday how I am looking at a D&D-esque game, but I'm looking at bringing different systems together. In particular, the base system I'm really looking at is Level Up Advanced 5th Edition. I love a lot of the options there. However, it doesn't have some things that I like feats. It has features, but they're very specific to your initial choices and no bonus or free ones as you level up. So we're looking back at D&D 2024 in particular because I knew they laid out the backgrounds a little bit different. The key difference being how they do ability scores. Level up, you have each background, two attributes. One is defined. You get a +1 to this specific attribute, and then one, you can choose whatever you want. D&D 2024, you've got three attributes, and you can choose either +1 in each of those, or you could choose +2 in one and one in another. I like that. I think we're going to keep that. But let's look at the rest of the backgrounds kind of broken down. Both typically have two skill proficiencies, so it's a wash there. In D&D, it is always a tool proficiency, especially with the way they've changed the rules here. So that kind of makes sense. Level up, it is either a language or a tool. I'll probably go ahead and give people the option there. D&D provides a feat. The key difference here being the same feat can apply to multiple backgrounds. So different backgrounds, but they use the same feat. In Level Up, each background has its own feature, which basically takes the place of a feat. I'll probably give people the option, hey, here, this is this really cool, unique feature to this background, but if you feel that doesn't fit, here's another one that, from D&D would line up really well. Each of them has a equipment selection. Choose package A or choose package B. That's fine. No real change needed there. One thing I saw was in D&D 2024, they got rid of a lot of those random tables to figure out bonds and connections and things like that. Level Up kept that. They have two random tables for each background, being connection and memento. I do like those ideas. I've got some other ideas around those. I'm going to keep some random tables associated with backgrounds and character creation. However, those will be completely optional. They just help kind of flesh out the character. Something else that Level Up backgrounds do that I think is really neat is it does in adventures and advancement, which kind of talks about where a character from this background would fit into the world, how they would be responded to in the world, and kind of what they might do as they continue to adventure, which I think is great. So I'll probably end up keeping that stuff in there as well. Really, the only thing we're changing so far is giving some more options from D&D 24, bringing over the attribute difference. Rather than two attributes, they're going to have the option of three, and I think that does help lean into the fantasy of the character tropes. All right, until I see you again, remember to be well, be safe, and be awesome, both to yourself and one another.